So, hi dear Virgo, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is a journal love reading for all the Virgo Sun, Moon, Venus rising from 2nd till the 8th of Feb 2026. Roles can be reversed also, and if it is not resonating, this is not your story. For personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. For tarot reading course, self love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass, two links are given below. So, let's start. The overall energy for Virgo people for this week regarding their love and relationship area. Let's see what we guys have. Virgo, the overall energy for Virgo people for this week regarding their love and relationship area. We have Queen of Cups, Hierophant, Ten of Cups, bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. You have somebody specific in your life that you are daydreaming about all the time. You guys are feeling like this is home, this is family, this is so good, this is so realistic. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess, but you might not be even telling it to them. You're just feeling it from inside. If you don't have any specific person in your mind, you have a specific kind of person in your mind where you are continuously daydreaming about having them in your life, having a beautiful soulmate connection, a spiritual connection. Hierophant at the High Priestess together is like male and female energies of spiritual persons, spiritual people. So you might be feeling very spiritually connected to the idea of being with someone, okay, and you guys are feeling quite happy about it, quite hopeful about it, that yeah, we're getting there, it's happening, something like that. So you guys are excited about the next chapter of your love and relationship area for this week. Okay, let's see your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now, Virgo. Your person or your partner's current feelings for you right now at this present moment. Four of Swords. So this person is feeling like a detachment kind of energy. They might not be completely detached from you, but they feel like this is good for them, this is good for you to take a break or something. Okay, you might not be talking too much or not talking at all. It's not a no contact situation, it's something where both of you are super connected to each other, but you guys are not interacting much. Okay, so okay, that's why I might be you're feeling a spiritual bond here. Let's clarify the Four of Swords as their feelings for you for the situation, Virgo. We have Ace of Swords, High Priestess, Ten of Cups. Yes, this person is feeling like they're mentally very clear about how their happily ever after is going to look like, and they feel like they should keep their feelings, keep their energies, keep their intentions to themselves, because right now maybe you are not ready, or they feel like the situation is not ready, or this person might be generally an introvert person, introvert but very intuitive and spiritual kind of person that you might be dealing with, and they feel like they are mentally very sure about what they want to have in their life, and right now this situation might not be matching up to that expectations or something like that. So they feel keeping themselves detached from the situation for the time being is a good idea. Okay, let's see, what do you feel about this particular person or situation? It's not like they don't feel for you, they deeply feel for the situation for you, but they feel right now it's not the right time, okay, for that vision of theirs that they want to have in their love and relationship area. Okay, what's happening? Let's see, what do you feel about this particular person or situation from your side, Virgo? Hanged Man, you feel like there is a stagnant kind of energy here, things are not moving forward, and at the same time you're feeling like you should just remain in the surrender energy. You feel like remaining in the surrender energy, trying to see things from a totally different perspective. Let's clarify the Hanged Man here as your feelings. We have the Hierophant, the Queen of Wands, Ten of Pentacles. You are manifesting somebody like crazy in your life. Crazy. You feel this person is your home. They make you feel very safe. They are very attractive, their personality is very attractive, and you feel like being with this person maybe for the rest of your life. Okay, and you feel like you should manifest this person in your life because they are the one for you. Wow. And this person is, this person might be sensing it, that you are feeling these kind of energies for them. That's why they feel like they should take a step back, because things are becoming very intense. Even if you're not saying it to them, they're feeling it. Both of you are feeling it, but you are feeling it with much more intensity than them. Okay, what's happening, honey? You're in love. Wow, Virgo, you are in spiritual love. You are in spiritual affair with someone. Wow, both of you, but intensity is totally different. They are chill, they are relaxed, they are doing their own thing. You are kind of feeling stuck on them and manifesting them. Wow. Let's see what this person wants from you. What are their intentions for the situation between you and them, Virgo? Queen of Cups. Their intention here is to keep their emotions to themselves. Right now, maybe they are in the self love, self care, self healing kind of a process. Or you might be dealing with a deeply intuitive and deeply spiritual person who is not very expressive. They want to keep their things to themselves. This person wants to keep the situation warm, caring, and loving, but they don't want to say much to you about it. Let's clarify the Queen of Cups here as their intentions. We have the Queen of Cups, the Four of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. They don't want to lie to you, and that is why this person wants to keep their energies, keep their feelings to themselves. Okay. It's like they have to say a lot of things to you. They want to express a lot of things to you regarding this situation, regarding their feelings, regarding your feelings, regarding all of this. It's not messy, even. It's so beautiful. It's flowing. But this person doesn't want to lie to you when they are going to say they don't care about you, they don't have feelings for you or anything. That is why this person wants to keep their feelings and keep their energies to themselves. And they just want to, they don't want to talk about this. They don't want to talk about their feelings. They don't want to talk about the connection, the bond, or anything. They just want to keep their things to themselves because they simply don't want to lie to you or to themselves. Maybe they're trying to process what's happening. They're trying to process their feelings, process their energies, process your feelings and your energies. You might be dealing with with a very highly sensitive and spiritual person, spiritual, intuitive, highly sensitive. They know what's happening, and that's why they are taking their time to process it, and they just want to keep themselves uh, at a distance so that they can process it properly. Let's see, what do you want from this particular person or situation from your side, Virgo? Devil. Let me clarify this, Devil. You are getting obsessed with this person. You love them, and then this love is converting into some kind of, the more they are detaching, the more they are not into the more they are not investing in the situation, the more you are becoming like, I want them. Wow. Let's clarify the Devil here. We have the Temperance, the Nine of Pentacles, the Knight of Cups. You want to, you don't want to wait for this person to show up in your life. You don't want to wait for this person to become your something in your life. You want to propose them. You want to tell them how deeply you love them, how deeply you are connected to them. You don't want to remain single from this person anymore. No. But at the same time, you don't want to show your obsession to them. You don't want to show how deeply, like how obsessively you are attracted to them, how obsessively you are in love with them. You don't want to show them your that side of yours. but you don't want to remain single from this person anymore. You want to go towards them, open up your heart, tell them you love them and everything, and you want to be with this person. What's happening, Virgo? It's difficult, right? I can understand. It's like one of those situations where both of you know there's a lot of energies, lot of feelings and everything is involved. One of you is trying to take it in a spiritual way, and one of you is trying to just take it in a positive way. They are just trying to calm down and relax and let it be. One of you is like, I cannot live without this person for one more second in my life, I want them. It's like totally opposite energies. Wow. Let's see what could be the possible outcome of the situation for you guys till the 8th of Feb, Virgo. Ace of Wands. Okay, a brand new beginning, a brand new beginning, a brand new chapter. Let's clarify this Ace of Wands. Queen of Swords, Death card, Sun card. Okay. There is going to be a brand new beginning. There is going to be a start or restart in this particular situation between you and this particular person. The silence is going to be over. The not so good vibes, not so good energies. Somebody is going to break their silence, or somebody is going to open up to this bond fully. And I do see two people fully opening up to the idea of starting or restarting a brand new chapter in a dynamic, and feeling freaking very happy about it, happy, excited. And both of you are going to feel like, okay, fuck this mind shit, my heart is telling me to go in this direction, so we should go in this direction. So the person who is not able to open up will open up fully, and the one who is already open, they are going to feel quite excited and happy to start this chapter with someone. Wow. Start or restart this chapter. So it's a brand new beginning, it's a brand new chapter. Excitement, there's a lot of happiness, a lot of laughter, a lot of anxious excitement energy. Anxious, like not in a negative way, the butterflies in the stomach kind of energy. Okay, finally it's happening then. Good for you guys, I'm so happy. Let's see the guidance here. This is for those people where this situation is happening already. It's like an ongoing situation, it's not a totally new person entering in your life. It's like you both are feeling the spiritual connection, both of you are feeling the intensity of this connection, of this bond. One of you is trying to just control and close off and like take a step back. One of you is more than ready, and eventually both of you are going to be on the same page of starting or restarting this chapter with excitement, with happiness, with a long term, not long term, with this energy of, okay, let's do it, let's jump all into it and let's see. Wow, good energy, good, very good energy. Let's see the guidance here for you guys, Virgo. We have King of Swords, Three of Pentacles, and the King of Pentacles. Just try to remain in a stable, grounded, and mature energy instead of flying. I can understand, Virgo, you are flying high in love. You are in love and you are flying high. But try to remain grounded and stable and mature and let things be. Let things fall into place naturally and organically without trying to force them to happen in certain ways. And if there is any kind of third party energy in the dynamics, either from their side or your side, please make sure that both of you are going to talk about it very openly and honestly before jumping into this happiness pool of happiness. Otherwise it can create some kind of complications in the coming future. That's very important for you guys to clean the third party or third party's mess completely before you guys are going to move forward in this direction and start something or restart something in this beautiful and positive way. And make sure you are grounded, you are in a stable energy, and you are mature enough to handle this situation with practicality too. A pinch of practicality and pinch of groundedness is also required for this situation to actually move forward somewhere. Okay, I'm very happy for you guys. I don't want to ruin it for you guys, but this is what I'm getting. All the third parties energy should be talked about, should be properly revealed to each other, properly cleared, right? And then you guys should be practical, grounded, mature, and stable enough to understand how to take the situation to the next level in a proper way, in a mature way, okay, without feeling lost and confused and whatnot. Wow, this is good. Let me answer one of your questions related to a love and relationship area. This portion also might or might not resonate, Virgo. If it does, good. If it doesn't, just leave this portion behind. Don't worry about it. So let's start. You can close your eyes, take 3 deep breaths, ask your question 3 times in your mind space. Keep it short, simple, and precise. And I'm going to give you the answer in the next 10 to 15 seconds, and your time starts now. Okay, so the answer to your question is let go of the expectations that you might be having regarding the situation, right? Just enjoy, okay, and be a little practical. Okay. At first glance, this card might seem to be suggesting you to give up on your current pursuit, but that is not the message. Instead, it suggests that you let go of your attachment to the subject of your question and cease clinging, striving, and grasping. The let go card asks you to learn to love with an open hand, let universal flow come and go as it desires, and trust all is for your highest good. Something that is held and squeezed and restricted cannot grow or flourish. Release your troubles and desires to the divine and trust in spirit to find the perfect solution in the perfect time. That's the answer. Thank you so much for tuning in, Virgo. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.